Hello, welcome to my channel. Welcome to MIMmovement practice. MIMmovement is energy medicine, vibrational movement to connect to your energy flow. And why do we want to do that? Well, we struggle with connection. We want connection. We want ease. We want all of the good stuff. I look forward to sharing practices that allow you to explore movement with the elements and the energy of the elements that are within you, within us all. My name is Josie. I work in growing confidence and trust with body-spirit connection. I work privately with spirit journeys, offering support, guidance, and medicine when needed. And also, I am the creator of the Body Earth program. And these are the movement practices to support that program. Today, we will be working with the breath, first and foremost, and discovering how the breath moves through our form, moves through the pathways of energy that we've created within, and to honor most definitely any discomforts, any blocks, any areas which feel inhibited, and instead of trying to push through them or to pull the breath or pull our movement or body into certain directions because I say so or someone says so, allow those blocks to be the destination today. Allow those limitations and to see as your breath moves, does it either start to soften and dissipate the blockages, or does your breath find a new pathway to move around that block and to initiate additional pathways of connection from your body to the earth? So, if there are any questions, you're welcome to comment below of your experience, but also to know that in this setting, to truly honor you, your breath, your intuition, your connection, and to be gentler than you may practice in other ways. If you are so guided to find out about new movement videos, oracle sessions, and meditations that can support your practices, can support your growth and healing, hit the like, hit the subscribe, choose all notifications so you can find out when a new video drops. Now, to allow yourself to breathe. In this practice, sometimes you may naturally breathe through your nose with a closed mouth, but to see as much as you can to initiate and allow an open mouth breath. And even with that open mouth breath, enjoy some sounds that come out of your mouth. Sound is incredibly assisting in shifting in vibration, shifting the energy that is starting to release and move from you towards the earth. Just bringing your hands to your belly, softening your jaw, opening and stretching your mouth. And allowing those full exhale breaths from belly through your toes, all the way down, direction earth. And then to feel that that initiation of your breath is drawing up from the earth, up through your belly. May this practice support you. Really focusing on the exhale as you kind of shake it down through your legs, through your arms, through your body into the earth. Finding a really good plant and connection of your toes and your feet to the ground. And so as you do that, you might start to now discover what's happening within the ankles and within the fronts of the feet because of that flatness and pressure. So just lifting one foot and even bending into a knee. Trying to find that connection to the breath with the movement. beginning to move that connection between and from side to side, just lifting one heel, bending into the knees, letting your arms flow as if you are the dancer that you are. Kind of pressing the pelvis forward a little bit as I shake the jiggle. And then drawing it back a little, softening the belly. Finding a stance that works for you, that doesn't feel too wide, too small, too short, and rigid. And now bringing hands towards the pelvis, towards the hips, the belly area. Welcoming and connecting to this first beautiful space of creation within, that you can really feel, that you can expand with the breath, and then feel the comfort of your hands to the belly. I'm not trying to pull in my belly on the exhale. I'm just seeing how it naturally pulses, how it naturally kind of bellows right now. And then seeing, if you need assistance while you lift your leg, you can even just bring your hand towards a table, which I'll do so just for ease. Just lifting up a knee, opening it out to the side, but allowing that your standing leg is also bending with it. Yay, some good cracks of the joints, some good waking up. See, I'm moving it out to the side and then drawing it in. Moving it out to the side and then drawing the knee in. Even on the way out, I'm kind of sticking the tushy out. Letting just even a little swing diagonal towards your center and back. Back and forth. And then even out to back, which can be a little bit more challenging. So just even soften the swing. Honoring how long you wish to stay on either side. There is no exact thing. We have very different energetic flow from left to right side. And so honor that if there is one side that feels more stuck, more challenging, just spend more time on it. You'll see with this hip, it kind of requires a little bit more space at the top as well. And then you're swinging inwards to out in the back. Back and forth. And then that out to in on the back. Good stomp always feels good after you've woken up. Knees, ankles, hips, because now you can once again bring hands to belly. And start to remind your breath that it's a messenger of the energy and can move from belly, through root, down through the legs, through the knees. Just reminding your body of the direction of the earth. And even now doing some gentle circles with the belly, which will naturally bring circles to the hips because we're standing. Whew. Let yourself move your stance when needed, right? This is always a dance. We're connecting to energy flow. So whenever you feel too static, just shift your stance a little. You can add music, your favorite tune to the practice. Something that will now allow you to bring the torso wave in. Just kind of feeling the heaviness of your arms. Bringing some gentle rounding of the spine. I love this. It kind of makes me remind myself of an elephant, you know, the strength of those legs and the dangling long of their trunk. Don't worry how much you're bowing forward. It just really depends on your spine. Really releasing the jaw at this point, releasing any energy, any sound. As I continue to keep the chin drawing down, it's not a tuck, which would look very different, right? It's just letting the head hang forward a bit. This will look different on anyone. The shoulders slouch forward. Slunched, I just made up a new word. Hunched and slouched. And just even here, just doing little pulses with the breath of letting the shoulders roll forward. And then just drawing right arm to left side of it as that slow hunched forward motion, a little dangle. And then even to the other side. Spending as much time as you need on one side. Honor when you shift. Oh, I feel so good on my right side today. Might feel so good on your left side. And then just letting yourself hips draw back and kind of sticking the tushy out. Feet are nice and planted, knees are bent. It doesn't matter how far forward your spine goes. You'll see now on the inhale, I'm trying to fill up the belly, fill up into just a little bit of the ribs if it comes up there, but I don't want to push it up. And then on the exhale, so on the inhale, until even you don't have to bend forward as much. You can just now feel kind of a softness in the pelvis. And you're just moving and lifting into from the diaphragm up into the ribs. Good exhales. Breath really starting now to probably bring up some triggers, right? So that might feel kind of like tingles or little areas that are getting very active. So bringing your hands towards the sides of your ribs. And almost feeling like you're bringing a little washing cycle in towards the ribs. Almost like you're creating a little figure eight. But very gentle. This might bring up a lot of sticky spots in the spine. Ooh, any sticky spots, when you start to feel them clear, you can allow them to release and shake through you. So now it's to try and just sense a whole breath from belly up through towards the throat. Honor where comes up, any pressure points or any kind of like where it might skip around a space, where it might actually just like say, nope, you need to stop breathing at this moment because it might be such a thing that is limiting. And then also honoring from the exhale, if you catch a limit prior to the neck, to breathe from there down and to see how that can smooth it out. And if you do get up to the neck, to see what there are the limits down. Starting to slow down the movement of the breath. Really starting to sense what you've opened up already. What might start to be awakening for you to connect with. So if there's things awakening in the belly by this point, you can bring your hands to the belly. If things are awakening in the chest, you can bring your hands towards the chest or even the throat, wherever it feels for you today. And then giving that just a very gentle pressure. Remind yourself now, you're just going, I'm reminding my whole body of the pathway that I've opened, from ankles to knees to hips. To belly spirals. Really allowing some sounds out of the breath. And then checking in where those blockages may be. Once you know where they may be today, just letting yourself have a little touch and rub, just connecting towards that, giving some love to that area. And as you see, if it's belly, I'm kind of going through all that we're opening up. And just allowing the breath and the movement to follow and flow with that. It would be chest. Trying to fill up the ribs with breath and then allowing that to soften down. If it would be the throat. Just trying to feel like it's wiggling its way down through the areas awakened. And then bringing some movement in towards your arms, elbows and wrists soft. And then finding that connection towards your heart. Feeling as if all the breath is collating and connecting in towards your center. And then reaching out through the hands, doing any clearing from that point. Same thing, you can bring breath towards belly center. Allowing the belly to extend on the exhale as if you're feeling it's expanding down through the legs, through the arms. Even up in the mind, checking in on what thoughts have been here. Just reminding your mind that through exhale it can clear outwards. Easiest clearing is through the mouth. It's the easiest exit point instead of having to travel all the way down. Good little stomp, allowing that body sound. A little shake. Whew. Whew. And then just finding your regular stance. And this time opening your eyes, just gazing forwards. Feeling that what you have cultivated in this gentle practice, each exhale is traveling through the pathways of connection, trickling through the streams and the rivers of your legs, of your arms. Thoughts, emotions, letting them move. Taking a step forward. And now, with those pathways feeling as if you're funneling up through a straw, drawing up your mountain, drawing up the form that is you, the energy with each inhale into your being. Bringing some gentle movement to the head. So you see, I'm just really slowly, technically just bringing the head to the side, a little forward, to the side, up. But because I'm so stable now, and all the what is below, just might even look like a little bit of a bobblehead. Gentle, gentle. Rolling the shoulders. And then even wrapping the hands to opposite shoulders. And if this can't come, even hands to opposite elbows. Just swaying as you give yourself a hug. Slowly rolling the spine down. Knees bent slowly as you bring hands to the ground. Just feel that connection of the earth with hands and feet. If this is too low for you, you can also bring hands to a chair or a table. It's just feeling a connection of hand and foot to something solid, something stable. That's something that is also giving you and sharing support for you. And then you can have a sit on a chair or a seat on the ground, just giving yourself a little wiggle. Stomp. And just be it however you're seated. Find that breath pathways that have opened. You could sit here for a couple moments to now intend to move the thoughts or to whatever you wish to clear and release through your body to the earth, and then receive more support in return, or comfort in return. Or you can always just stay and allow yourself a meditation practice of honoring the movement that is within you now, the energy that is exploring and further working for you and with you as you still the outer form. And when you do get out of seated meditation practice, just let yourself stretch. New day, new you, new calibration. May this practice serve you. Enjoy your day. Enjoy more connection to yourself, to all that is, and deep gratitude to the earth, to the elements, for sharing ways to connect, breathe, and sound. Thank you.